Good day, Forex trader, and welcome to the webinar for the week. So last week I was very quiet in terms of I didn't send out a trade. I was monitoring the markets, but the thing, I was very jittery because of the elections that's occurring in the United States, where now Mr. President-elect Trump will be taking office on the 20th of January. And I've got to say that it was a little bit of an anticlimax because I did expect the markets to rally or crash or whatever it took. But nothing really happened through the Forex market. So I'm watching this and I'm saying, okay, there's a trade that's lined up. Should I get in? No, because there's going to be a little bit of unsettling with the markets, in the next day or two. And then over the last 3 days, I found trades that lined up that would have hit our take profit level, but then I saw trades that would have hit our stop loss level, which basically would have made us break even. So it wasn't a very bad decision, to not send out trades. It was okay, but the thing is, like I say, I don't like volatility in the market. I don't like big news that comes out that can affect your trades in a negative manner. Okay. So what you're going to do is we're going to go through the watch list today. I don't know how you're feeling about the elections in the United States. A lot of people are shocked, saying, who is this Trump and how did this billionaire become president? I'm not going to say whether I supported him fully for this elections. I was more of a Clinton supporter purely because of discrimination purposes. I'm more on the left wing of human rights and ethics and morals, which is very important to me. But there's a lot of controversy as to what Trump has been saying he's going to do and what he will do. So he has been in the media, he's been saying, for example, I'm going to build a wall, I'm going to increase military spending, I'm going to repeal Obamacare and all that. And then at the end of the day, when he becomes president, what are the rules behind the Constitution that will actually take place? For example, I saw a little joke saying, Obama saying, build a wall. No. I'm going to build the Mexicans a mall. and then I saw another joke saying, ban the Muslims in the country. No. We're going to actually form a band with Muslims that's going to be out of this world. So there is a lot of, jumping between what he says and what he's going to do. For example, Obama hasn't closed down Guantanamo Bay yet, purely because of the rules. Remember, so what you say you want to do and what you can and can't do is another thing that you got to take into effect. All right, so let's see how Trump does in the elections. Another thing is, I got a quote from Kurt Cobain, who knew it all along, around 1993. This is what his quote was. In the end, I believe my generation will surprise everyone. We already know that both political parties are playing both sides from the middle and will elect a true outsider when we fully mature. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not a business tycoon who can't be bought and who does what's right for the people. Someone like Donald Trump, as crazy as that sounds. That was Kurt Cobain in 1993. Another one that predicted it was The Simpsons. The Simpsons in the year 2000 made an episode where Trump became president, all right? And they even got the electoral map of who would vote for him the most, all right? And it's just unbelievable how all these predictions are coming true. And, if you think about it, this is democracy, or this is a new age that's coming to the world of presidency, where people are trusting less the politicians and what they say, and they want to bring in the ordinary man, for example, a business tycoon like Donald Trump, who has grown his net worth to over $7 billion, even though he did, start a lot with his father, with the money that he gave him. But regardless, he has been in the media for over 30 years, and they've been asking him again and again, Trump, are you going to be president? And everybody laughed, and now look at this. So this is a new age that's coming. It's exciting in some ways. I do hope he keeps the morals and ethics and no discrimination going forward, because that's the only way we can progress with humanity. Right. So that was my little politician ideas or opinions that have come up. Now let's get to Forex. Right. So Forex, what's going on? AUD USD is now starting to look a lot like the euro dollar. That's just going up and down in the sideways movement, and it's not showing any clear signs. For example, this was a W formation. It then broke out and then it came straight back in. And the reason why I didn't get in is because of that sideways movement that it's been going on since the 11th of November. Okay. Then we've got the euro dollar, which is looking better. It is actually forming trends now. It's actually looking a lot better. For example, look at this. I know it's not a perfect cup and handle, but it's very, it does resemble some form of cup and some kind of handle. And you can see the brim level would have broken out. We would have gotten in. And even though it wouldn't have hit our take profit just yet, look, we would have been nicely in the money. But what I do like is that there isn't that volatile sideways movement up and downs. So, you know, this is going to be soon on my watch list again. If it keeps behaving and treating the system well, then we'll definitely be sending euro dollar trades. Remember, trades can come and go, and the market's change is important that we change with it. All right. GBP USD, like I said, I'm not trading the pound at the moment purely because of the Brexit situation and the thinner liquidity that's taking place, where fat fingers can take place and flash crashes. So not just yet. USD JPY is forming this W formation. All right, there is a little bit of an obstacle within this W formation, but the rules apply. For example, it's on a continuous uptrend. It's forming this W formation. It's going to eventually break out, and that's where we could get in. So I'm going to write this down a little bit and say that this could be our next trade on the market, USD JPY. Keep your phone close because the trade could be lining up very, very soon. In fact, in the next couple of minutes or in the next 2 hours or so. USD CAD, nothing going on here. It's broken, you know, it's breaking uptrends, it's breaking downtrends, it's then going down, it's then going up. So we don't look for this type of volatility in the markets. GBP AUD, it's got GBP in it, so I'm not looking at that at all. The USD CHF, the Swiss franc, it is forming this flag formation, all right, and I'm really keen to get into this market. But the question is, where would I put my take profit? The reason is because this is a very low angle flag. It's not a 60 degree or 70 degree flag, which means that if it breaks to the upside, the best place that we could put our take profit is around this level at 1. How's that for a take profit? That's quite exciting. So I'm going to write it down. I'm not sure if we're going to get in just yet. It still needs to break above this resistance of the flag. But what's important is that it's formed this flagpole, and this could be a pause in the current trend. And once it breaks out, it will be carrying on the direction in the previous trend, which is up. Okay. Euro JPY, another one that formed a tiny W formation, which would have hit our take profit, absolutely. The problem is how tiny this W formation is. Look at where the neck level is, and look at where the stop loss would be. It would be around 10 pips, and 10 pips can happen in 15 minutes, and I need to give you around 15 to 20 minutes just to get in. So, you know, I think about you when it comes to this trading. This is probably something I would have taken in and out, but I'm not sure. GBP, we are ignoring. The Euro CAD, let's see, anything going on here? Well, it's broken out of its downside. It's then broken up and it's forming this little flag, but nothing fantastic yet. You can consider this a W formation, but this is called an irregular W formation. And the reason is because the left head, this is what you call it, the left head is much shorter than the right head. So the symmetry is not that fantastic. And remember, when we are taking trades, we are looking for sexy setups that is attractive according to formations. So what makes it a sexy setup? Well, 2 things. It has to be round, and the second thing is it has to be quite symmetrical. All right. AUD JPY, it's a new one that I've added to the watch list. I'm quite happy with it because of the way it moves. It's broken out of this flag, and it could very well be going to a take profit, but the problem is it's not a big trade, and I do need to give you some leeway to get into your trade. Okay, GBP NZD, let's not look at that, it's got GBP in it. NZD USD, one of my favorites that we're trading lately. We took a beautiful profit from one of these trades. If you remember, we're doing very well with Forex Trader this year, sorry, this quarter, because I've only joined Forex Trader again in the last quarter, and it's looking fantastic, which means that the trends are looking good and the trades are looking good, and I'm happy as can be with this. Another flag forming, so it looks like the winning formations of today or this week are flags. Okay, I don't know how to draw it perfectly, and if I don't know how to draw it perfectly, then it doesn't look that perfect to begin with. But there we go, there is the flag. If it breaks above, the question is, are we going to get it or not? I'm not too sure, because this could be a rounding movement where the trend could decide to go down from here. Okay, another one I've added to the watch list is the Euro AUD. Formed this W formation again. It is not symmetrical, it's not that great. It is pretty much replicating the previous W formation I showed you, and as you can see, it would have gone down to our entry level, which is not that great because now it has a high probability of going to the stop loss. And also another thing is that it's in a continuous downtrend, and I'm not convinced yet that it's going to be going up. Euro NZD, also another one I've added to the watch list. So, you know, this is improving with the diversification. This is improving with the number of trades that we'll send out in the next couple of weeks or in the next couple of months. I've got 2 trades, as you know, that are lining up very nicely that I should send. So I'm going to cut it short here. I hope you've enjoyed the politician side of things and you've enjoyed the Forex side of things. Keep your phone close, because the next trade could be lining up very soon, and have a fantastic, fantastic week.